I hope everyone's ready for a lot of cutscenes because this place is packed with them. The first area doesn't have any though, instead being filled with a metric ton of Shadow Heartless.
Wow, there's more shadows. Wow, that's crazy. It's just a giant mass of them. Damn, it'd be nuts if later in the series we have to fight a big fucking like tower of these goddamn things, and then that never fucks off. That totally would be really annoying.
But then we're approached by someone familiar.
Donald! Goofy! Huh? A Keyblade?
I wonder who this could be. We'll have to ponder that later because he's about to shove my head into my ass. Fun fact, this fight was actually added in the final mix version and it used to just be a cutscene. And this fight is hard. Much like Zaldin, this fight stopped my progress the first time I played through the game on critical mode. It is no joke. That's because of two things: the attacks and revenge value. We need to learn the attacks because this boss opens the fight with one. This is an important thing with other bosses, so keep that in mind. But unlike most other bosses in pretty much the entire game, this guy has a combo where they delay their final hit, so if you're just re-guarding mindlessly, you will be punished. Reflect is a lifesaver for this fight, as not only can it save you from poorly timed guards, it will protect you from their unblockable light beams that eventually accompany most of their attacks. It can even allow you to punish for a full combo too. Speaking of, revenge value is the other hurdle. That's because this boss's breakaway is to attack you once they escape, so getting a feel for when that will happen is extremely important. This boss is a skill check, plain and simple. Keep a cool head, learn how he works, and you too can wreck him as I have.
Gotcha, bitch. First try, baby, let's go.
We get Combo Master for winning this, so the game finally works like it always should have. And now we get a cutscene that may have been recreated in a parking lot somewhere. And also one that causes untold pain.
Tell me. Tell me why he picked you. Ha! I see. That's why. What?
You seek answers. I can give you purpose.
Roxas.
That is right, the new you.
Look who's finally awake.
Axel.
Or maybe I have it wrong. Might be time to sleep. Soon we won't be able to talk like this anymore.
Does that mean it's time for me to go back to where I belong?
You know, I've been thinking about something Naminé said. Roxas, are you really sure that you don't have a heart? Is it possible that we all have one? You, me, her? Or is that just wishful thinking?
I don't know. I can't just look inside, but I figure if there is something in there, inside us, then we'd feel it, wouldn't we? And if so... No, never mind.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Sora will find the answer we're looking for. I know he will, because he's me.
True enough.
Thanks.
Man, I miss the old times. Still got it memorized. The day we met, and you got your new name, you and I sat right here and watched the sunset.
Yeah. This place is home. Me, Hayner, Pence, Olette. We've shared a lot of adventures.
You'll see them again. I know you will.
Yeah. You're right. Well, I should go. Sora's waiting for me.
Yeah, I suppose he is. Man, this is some good ice cream, huh?
Take care. Okay?
Right back at you, buddy.
You make a good other. You make a good other.
Are you okay?
What just happened?
Gosh, I don't know. You just disappeared. Then me and Donald had to fight some nobodies.
Oh. He said he defeated Riku.
Who said that?
That guy in the black coat.
But nobody can defeat Riku.
Yeah, you're right.
A black coat means Organization 13. He must have been trying to trick you.
Yeah, that must be why we didn't see him. You must be tired, Sora.
Come on, let's just find a way to get into that castle.
So let's review through our many tears that I'm sure are being shed, including my own. We just fought Roxas, and he wanted to know why someone, probably Diz, chose Sora instead of him. Roxas seems to find the answer to Sora's strength, his bonds. Something else I love about this fight is that we can see the difference between Sora and Roxas so well. Roxas is full aggression, almost never letting Sora do anything. Meanwhile, Sora is defensive, only attacking when he has a chance. It's a great way to show their personalities as well. Then we get to learn that Roxas is Sora's nobody, and that all of Organization 13's members' names all have their original name scrambled with an X added into it. That's why Ansem became Xemnas and Sora became Roxas. And now that you know that, you can start unscrambling some of the names to try and figure out what they could be. And good luck with that. Some of us have been doing this for years, and we still haven't figured out some of them. And on the clock tower, Axel and Roxas wonder if nobodies do have hearts or not. I mean, they're told they don't, and yet I have this sneaking suspicion they might, because I don't think a being without a heart could make me hurt as much as what's happening to Axel and Roxas right now. But Roxas accepts that he needs to return to Sora, and in doing so, tells Sora that he makes a good other. Something that Sora can't figure out what he means right now, but it's okay. He doesn't need to see all the cutscenes that we do. We also get the 2 Become 1 keychain, which is something I equip immediately because it's time to go gambling. See, to unlock the last drive form, we have to purposely trigger anti-form, which is what this keychain does. And if we gamble hard enough, we'll get it. Hope that happens soon though, because this is a lot of drive gauges to eat through. Now we gotta make a path to the castle, but as you can see, it doesn't exist. Then we see Kyrie, who's unfortunately stuck listening to Sayax's edgy monologues. Did we name him already? I don't remember any of this. There's too much shit happening, dude. But thankfully, Naminé is here to save her. Somehow, I don't know.
Believe in yourself. Come on, hurry!
Being able to see the light of Naminé and Kyrie dabbing up this somehow lets Sora open a path to the castle with his keyblade. I guess this bridge was locked? No, it doesn't matter. We head inside, and Mickey, who was totally here the whole time for real, he runs ahead while we deal with the goons. Then Kyrie and Naminé's escape is interrupted by Sayax as he spouts more edgy drivel.
Kyrie, I'm afraid leaving is not an option. I'll take you to see Sora. You don't want that?
I do. More than anything. But not with you around.
If I had a heart, this would be where I'd die of laughter.
Oh my god. I keep forgetting how fucking edgy Sayax is.
Thankfully, this guy's here to save the day.
You can take it from here, Riku.
Wait, that's Riku? Damn, he's been eating his veggies while we weren't looking. He then just fucking tackles Sayax, and I really wish he started slugging him here, but Sayax gets away before that can happen. And just as Riku's about to pursue him, Kairi and Pluto stop him. Come on, Riku, let's just see your oh my god! So, yeah, remember back at Disney's place when Ansem introduced himself? Yeah, that was Riku. He's not doing so hot if he's looking like this. What happened, dude? It looks like you were doing so well before. We'll have to ask when we catch up. And on the way, I tried very hard to unlock the last drive form. It does not work out well.
You know, I could just let them kill me so I go back to the other area and then try again. I could just gamble harder.
Let's go!
Let's see. How long is it going to take me to get the last form? The funny part is that you're barely going to see it, too. Can't believe it's fucking anti-form again. Let's go gambling! Just look, the goal is, if it's not working, just gamble harder.
Right.
Eventually it'll work. Come on, it's gotta work next time. Oh my god. Honestly, this is the worst fucking form to unlock. Yeah, I'm gonna get it one of these times. One of these times. Dude. I actually don't know what the odds are of getting the last form versus anti-form. It's just such a pain in the ass.
Ignoring the immense failure, we head to this room, and Sayax is here to talk shit.
She doesn't need you anymore.
I'm supposed to believe that?
Here comes Kairi with the steel. Oh, never mind. Riku saves her and properly arms her with a Keyblade. Wait, can we just give Keyblades to people now? I thought, you know what? It doesn't matter. The point is Kairi can fight now. I hope that means she gets to do something cool in the story. Oh, then we cut to Mickey, who finds Diz just dead on the ground. Finally takes off his bandages, and holy shit, he was Ansem the Wise all along. No wonder they were both voiced by Christopher Lee. Ansem took the Diz moniker because he was both hiding from the organization and his friends, as he wished to bear the burden of stopping them on his own. But that's not the only reason he did it.
When I met Riku the first time, he still had the appearance of a boy. I asked him to find a young man named Roxas from Organization 13 and bring him to me. When I told him it would help Sora awaken from his slumber, Riku left without a word. He fought Roxas, and I can only surmise Riku lost that fight. Riku must have realized then, to fight in the realm of darkness, he would have to immerse himself in that same darkness. And when he did, you saw what became of him.
So yeah, Ansem the Wise is the reason Riku looks the way he does. He sent Riku out to fight Roxas, and when he failed to succeed, he succumbed to the darkness to win the fight. Now he looks like handsome Squidward. Now it's time for Ansem the Wise to make up for everything he's done. You fucking better, dude. You fucked with their lives for like 2 games. Oh yeah, how's Sora doing?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Have you been a good boy?
Now it's time to fight the sniper from TF2, Zigbar. You know, after he fucks with Sora again.
You don't look like you're half the hero the others were.
Are you done rambling?
Rambling? As if. All I'm trying to tell you, traitor, is that your time is up.
He really loves to do this. Zigbar's fight is rough, and I'm mostly blaming not being able to get Glide from the last drive form for one of his attacks because it fucking sucks without it. Why does Glide have to be stuck on the last drive form? We have to be able to get it instead of just having it as a progression.
Glide is stuck to the other form we haven't unlocked yet. So, you know, this fight's a little bit CBT because of that fact.
I will admit, though, I did kind of pop off with anti-form during one of these attempts.
What? Are you serious? But I took off the keyblade. What the fuck? Alright, well, I guess that's how it's gonna be. Really having trouble hitting me. It's kind of helpful right now.
So the way we need to do this fight is to pay attention when Zigbar has ammo. After he plays Call of Duty at us, he'll shoot 3 mirages at us before teleporting away and reloading. That's when we strike. If you're feeling really spicy, you can use aerial dodge, the double jump if you don't remember, to reflect Zigbar's shots back at him. Now all this sounds simple, dodge or avoid his shots, right? And then attack when he's open, easy. Except if you make a single mistake, odds are you're dying unless you have second chance or once more. Currently, we do not. Unlike Roxas, Sigbar isn't as bad though. He can be a bit more random, but that's not going to stop us one bit.
Oh my god, please. Thank god I know pressing square saves my ass. Oh, okay, I guess we just skipped his desperation move. Okay, sick. You know what? I'll take that. And I beat his ass with anti-form. Let's fucking go.
Sigbar then dissolves after trolling Sora one last time.
Why did you call me Roxas?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Then Ansem and Mickey walk in, and Ansem goes, yeah, we don't need to help them, and leaves. You know, I feel like that part was pointless, but I don't know. Perhaps I lack the media literacy to understand how an old man got lost and refuses to take responsibility for what's happened to the people he's fucked with. Or, you know, it's just here because they want to explain why they don't help in any of the fights, because, you know, that was really necessary, even though they said they're doing something else. It's fine. Anyways, we go meet up with Kairi while Xemnas and Sais get super excited about Kingdom Hearts being almost complete. Me too, guys. I've been writing the script for like a month and editing it for even longer. And now Sora finally gets to reunite with Kairi.
I'm sorry.
This is real.
And he gets to see what's happened to Riku.
Wait, Ansem! Just thinking about all the things you did makes me really mad. But you saved Kairi, right? I have to be grateful for that. Thanks.
Riku, don't go!
Huh?
Kairi, what did you just say?
Here. You'll understand.
Riku! It's Riku. Riku's here. I looked for you.
Come on, Sora. You've got to pull it together.
I looked everywhere for you.
Man, I can't believe Riku hid himself while he repaired himself. Jokes aside, Riku hid himself away because he didn't want his friends to see him like this. See that he had to give into the darkness to continue fighting. He's ashamed that he had to give in once again. That's okay, man. Stumbles like this will happen, and all those around you can and will help. That's what Sora and Kairi are here for. They're just glad you're okay, Riku. And that's what matters. Now let's continue this fight and stop Xemnas' plans. Together. We also get the Oblivion keychain for this. Fantastic keychain this time around as it comes with Drive Boost. Good shit. We climb the castle, Ansem the Wise is going to digitize Kingdom Hearts so Xemnas can't use it, and yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Now it's time for 2 more boss fights. First up is Luxord. Remember him from Port Royal, right?
I'd rather we just skip the formalities.
Okay. I'm gonna say what no one out there is brave enough to say. Luxord is my favorite organization member. Sorry everyone, but it's true. I'm just a sucker for characters that use cards in their moves, what can I say? I also like that he's one of the few organization members that actually kind of compliments Sora. I just like that noble demon approach, man, what can I say? Now, Luxord's fight is unique in that he doesn't have a normal health bar. Instead, he has this time gauge. Bars runs out, we lose, but we'll be dead long before that. Should also mention that Luxord turns you into a die when the fight starts, and he can do that again if you lose some of his games, or turn you in a card depending on how he's feeling. The best way to avoid dying while in these forms is to either run away or stand there, because Luxord will chastise Sora that he's squandering his time if you're just standing around. Well, sometimes he does, he didn't want to do that this time. Luxord will also shuffle himself on the ground, so you have to find him before you're able to attack again. Something to keep in mind is that Luxord's revenge value rises very quickly and he'll break away within a single combo, sometimes less. He does not like to be touched at all. Once he drops to about 25% HP, or time gauge, whatever, it doesn't matter, Luxord uses his big boy move.
Look who's on top of the game!
First we have to block all of his attacks, simple enough. Then we have to get 4 O's on our command menu or else we get turned into a card or die. You know, I really wish Oogie Boogie's fights were something like this, because despite being forced into a game, I still feel like I'm doing something and not just waiting around. Oogie Boogie has stuff like too, so why not, Squeenix, huh? Cowards. But the formalities are now skipped and Luxord is no more. We get our final upgrade for Magnet for winning this as well. Luxord then dies, calling Sora Roxas, because that's just what you do around here. Hey guys, just had a little boss fight, how you guys doing? Now it's time to fight Saïx! It's really convenient that Riku and Kairi get taken away for these fights. Really saves time developing their AI and animations. Saïx is a scary fight as he has this berserk gauge. When it's full, which is how he starts this fight, Saïx uses a ton of unblockable moves and has super armor. We can either wait it out or grab one of the maces that he throws around to beat him up, knocking him out of berserk. He's not defenseless while berserk is gone, but he's much easier to deal with. The best way to deal with Saïx while he's berserkless is to use a limit, since it will make you invincible. Preferably one of Donald's limits so you can pack on the damage. He will eventually berserk again, so do pay attention to that gauge. You know, it's funny how simple the bosses in this game are on paper, yet they provide a good challenge. Literally all Saïx has in terms of new mechanics is an Angie gauge, but that's all he needs to be a memorable boss fight. It's really a testament to how well designed these boss fights are.
Thank you, Zantetsuken. Did you see that damage? Look at that shit, boys. If I can get one more, I win. Nope, he's just gonna fucking tank through everything like a piece of shit. He's got 1 HP, of course, the curse. Bye-bye, fucker.
Bye, Saïx. Have fun staring at the moon while you die. Now Sora finally gets to learn what we know about Roxas.
I don't get it. Why has everybody been calling me Roxas?
Because, Sora, Roxas is your nobody.
My... nobody? But that's crazy. I never turned into a heart... Oh. Right.
We then finally get to see how that fight played out between Riku and Roxas.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
All right. You've left me with no other choice. I have to release the power in my heart, even if it changes me forever.
Oh my darkness, he's fast. Riku squeezes the consciousness out of Roxas, then Ansem shows up to be racist towards nobodies again.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything.
But why did Roxas leave the organization? He wanted to meet Sora. I think there might be another reason, but I forgot. Must not be that important. We finally catch up to Ansem and, oh, wouldn't you know it, his machine can't digitize hearts.
I'm a fool. I spent years studying the workings of the heart. Yet it seems I still haven't learned a thing. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kairi crossed paths. I knew, but I was too stubborn to accept it. It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows, only to fail. While I was trying to bring Sora back, I had so many plans in store. But once Sora was an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's.
Handsome, a machine!
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct, and anything could happen.
Now, while this machine takes at least 15 years to explode and we do nothing to stop Ansem from seeing what the sun looks like up close, Xemnas decides to pop in, which results in both Xemnas and Ansem calling each other fools.
Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic.
I deserve as much for failing to see you for the fool you are.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice.
Yeah, man, nobody's totally don't have hearts. That's why Xemnas is super spiteful. Yeah, no, for real.
But what were you seeking? You erased me from the world, only to take my name and continue research better left forgotten. Is this the answer you've been looking for?
All that and more. I'm carrying on what you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man. You have surpassed nothing, only proved how little we both know.
After this, Ansem the Wise says he's gonna become Ansem the Ash and explodes.
Farewell!
This causes hearts to rain down upon the world and Riku to return to normal. All it took was Ansem fucking exploding. And he finally sort of explains why he was wearing a blindfold. He was trying to lie to himself. Sora then chastises Riku for taking on so much by himself, which is really fucking funny coming from you, Sora. You literally have a mechanic where you fight by yourself. With the Heartless being drawn to the castle, it's time to finish this. Let's go, buddy. Riku is our new guest party member, and he's great. His Limit Eternal session might look like it's weak, but just take a nice long look at that final hit damage of all Zen and tell me that it won't blow people up. Just before we reach Xemnas, we see the Heartless literally pour into the room like they're liquid. Thankfully, Maleficent Pete will stop them for us. They want this castle for themselves after all. I may have skipped over that because I forgot how little these two actually accomplished in this game, but whatever.
Frankly, my dear, I'd rather run!
Off with you then.
Now it's time to confront Xemnas. Xemnas asks for a cup of extra hearts for his botched Kingdom Hearts. We politely tell him to stuff it, but we do get something. Mickey admits that darkness isn't bad, it's just part of the world, just like light. With Riku adding that, it's not the darkness itself that's bad, it's what's lurking inside. You know, like Xehanort. Mansex then tries really hard to gaslight us into believing he's a victim and we're the villains. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna fly. I also love when Xemnas tries to play this card. Sora channels Waka as hard as he can.
Just give it a rest. You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything.
Very good. You don't miss a thing.
Time to kick his ass, guys. Guys? Oh boy, here we go. So we have to 1v1 Xemnas, and it's probably some of the hypest moments in the game simply from this reaction command alone. And it's one of the few that requires actual timing, as its follow-up will determine how much damage you do to Xemnas, if any at all, really. Guardian Soul is perfect for this if you believe you can nail him. Aside from that, Xemnas' attacks with these not lightsabers totally for real have long combos, which should look familiar since Xemnas was unknown in Kingdom Hearts 1. Remember that boss fight? I can't strike raid my way out of this one. The most dangerous move to look out for is when he uses his barrier right after teleporting, and he'll attack through it immediately. It's timed in such a way that it will catch you if you block too early, something that past me learned the hard way multiple times.
Oh my god. There we go. Oh, we're doing this again? Okay. We're gonna do it like this. Alright, fine. This is what you asked for, Xemnas. I'll remember if this reaction command can kill him or not. Let's find out. You think me a baby? Fuck out of here. Nope, he's not dead yet. Sora Blast. Alright, we did it, boys. He's dead.
After that, Sora gets dumped back with the gang as Xemnas says fuck this and uses his remaining Kingdom Hearts to power up. Also while insulting Ansem one more time.
That fool Ansem said the heart's true nature was beyond his understanding. But it's not beyond mine. Hearts are the source of all power.
Time to beat his ass one more time. Man, if only I got that last drive form before this. Oh well, let's go guys.
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to be sure and remember that.
I believe this is what the kids call hype moments in Aura. That triangle button is damn strong.
Let's go.
Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing.
Eventually we do have to fight something, which is knocking these Heartless into the cylinders. Pretty easy stuff, I'm just sad I can't one-cycle them. Ah well. Then we need to destroy this reactor while dealing with waves of nobodies. It's mostly health gates that are the real enemy, because this fucking thing would be ash without those.
Get out of the way! Trying to fight things here. That was close. Jesus.
Then we finally get to Xemnas in this big-ass armor he's got. What's really cool about this is that he'll use some of the moves and weapons the previous organization members had. Very cool moment, but it's not hard as long as you're paying attention and aren't throwing yourself at him mindlessly.
Quick, stab him in the kidneys. That did a good amount of damage. That also did a good amount of damage to me. See you later, fucko. There we go, guys. We stabbed him right in the balls. Xemnas is no longer balling.
We beat him and Xemnas goes out while saying he needs more rage. Just go play Deadlock as Pocket or Doorman, Xemnas. You'll get all kinds of rage there.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings. Don't you remember?
Unfortunately, I don't.
After that, Riku doubts if he can face anyone again, but Sora's here to help with that.
How am I gonna face everyone?
Like this?
Well, time to go before we become rubble.
You don't belong in the Dark Realm anymore, Riku.
Damn it. Thankfully, Naminé appears. Still not sure how she's doing this, but, you know, it's fine. And she's able to summon a corridor for us to escape. But right before we do, we have a little reunion.
Thank you, Naminé. Sure. See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh?
You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not recognize each other.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are together.
We'll be together every day. Right, Sora?
Yeah.
Look sharp.
Huh?
Don't worry. You're all still you.
Well, we better do as we promised and head home.
Sora! Riku!
What?
So Xemnas refuses to quit and is now this giant dragon. We hop on this bike that was totally there before and we've seen used countless times and fight the dragon, which is, really boring, honestly. While all this cool shit's happening, let's talk about one of the major themes of Kingdom Hearts 2, identity. Throughout Kingdom Hearts 2, people's identities have been confused, denied, stolen, or pushed to the brink. And this goes beyond just the main cast. Even in Disney worlds, this theme is there. In Land of Dragons, Mulan lies about who she really is so she can uphold her family's honor. In Beast Castle, Beast is going through an identity crisis because of Zoltan's manipulation. In Olympus, Herc pushes himself to the breaking point because of his identity as a hero, then starts doubting himself. In Port Royal, Will denies his ties to his pirate father and denies part of his identity in the process. Though granted, this isn't shown as well in the game, so I'm reaching in the movie for that read. In Agrabah, Aladdin wants to go back to who he was before because he misses the excitement. In Halloween Town, Jack tries so hard to be someone he's not, despite everyone telling him otherwise. In Pride Land, Simba doubts himself so that he can live up to his own expectations of his father. With Space Paranoids, Tron struggles to do what he was originally made for, as his existence has been altered so greatly by Ansem. And, as much as I hate to admit it, even Atlantica has this theme. With Ariel, much like Jack, wants something that's against her identity as a mermaid. All of this is to say that the worlds parallel with the main story fantastically, and is my argument as to why the Disney worlds are important here. If we remove them, I believe the theme of identity wouldn't get explored as much as it does here. If we want examples from the main cast, Roxas is the most obvious choice, since he fights so hard to be his own person, but is inexorably tied to Sora, and Sora is vice versa. They are two in the same, and both of them have to accept that. You can't deny part of who you are, which, guess what, is something that fucking Xemnas does. He cries up and down that lacking heart has robbed him of all emotion. And yet, the other organization members, Axel, Syax, Roxas, Luxord, Marluxia, Larxene, Zexion, Demix, Sigbar, hell, even fucking Lexius, all of them had real emotions to me, just like a whole person does. Remember how terrified Zexion was of dying? I don't think that was acting because he lacked a heart. Remember Axel actually crying for real? Yeah, pretty sure that man's got emotions. If you want an example from the man himself, he is so spiteful against Ansem the Wise, you can feel it. I'm pretty sure hatred is an emotion, buddy. In fact, since Xemnas refuses to believe hearts have any emotion aside from anger or hatred, I believe Xemnas is consumed by it to the point where he can only see those emotions anymore. Just like how Ansem believed hearts were only darkness in the first game, Xemnas can only see rage within them. But we know that's not only what hearts are. In a way, I feel like Xemnas is denying that part of himself, lined up by his own goal just like his former master was with his plans of revenge. And in doing that, Xemnas is denying part of himself, just like our boy Sora has been this whole time. Is the dragon fight over yet? Oh, thank God. Now it's time to fight Xemnas' armor again. This time he can launch us away and we have to glide back. Man, I wish I got the last fucking drive form for that. This fight is mostly hitting Xemnas down to his health gate, then getting launched away. And as we glide back, he'll shoot at us with entire buildings. And these lasers. Watch out for the invisible ceiling.
Incredibly hard to avoid because I hit the ceiling, so that's cool.
Once we catch up via hitting skyscrapers at him, we beat him up and I die several times because I'm fucking around trying to teleport to Xemnas with Solo Trinity.
Don't do it, me. Don't do it. Don't do it. It hasn't worked like several times in a row.
Now it's time, I'm gonna do it.
I'll never learn.
That's the one that gets him too, baby. Not even close, baby. Finally get him, and that's that. For this phase, as Xemnas has one more thing to say before the final phase.
Heroes from the realm of light, I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right. Light and darkness are eternal. Nothing probably goes on forever too. But guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
No more eternal than that radiance of yours.
The start of this fight is rough. This is best showcased with my 2 deaths on round start. It's inconsistent to avoid all this damage with just reversal. Instead, start by instantly using Reflect. Or, another tactic I learned while researching, you can actually hit Ansem during this throw and have him do a reaction command sequence instead. I had no idea this existed, but it's pretty cool. Once we hit the ground, Xemnas will attack us with more thorns or lasers. Even try to trick us with fake clones. You really need to learn what attacks Xemnas has that can and can't be blocked, because one mistake at this point leads to death. Especially since we don't have second chance or once more, so if we get nuked, it's over. It took me an hour to beat Xemnas, but that wasn't because this fight was just horribly brutal like Ansem at the end of Chain of Memories with Riku. No, it's because I was exhausted. It was 1 a.m. when I was streaming this part, and I should have gone to bed, but I wanted to beat Kingdom Hearts 2, and by God, I was gonna do it. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this little shit put me down.
Yeah, Xemnas is being a real shit tonight, you know that? MP is not back yet. The MP is not back yet. It has not returned. You cannot use Reflect. We're already doing this? Oh no, he's already really close to being dead. Jesus. There, being farther away is a smarter move. I'm amazed that didn't hit me. That probably should have. Fucking unsolicited gambling. Get the fuck out of here. Get the hell out of here, Xemnas. No gambling. He broke out. He broke out. I don't know where he is. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to abuse the fuck out of this invincibility. I don't know if this will do what I want it to. Oh. Here we go. I did it, basically. I won. Alright, mash. Mash like your life depends on it, because it does. Just mash triangle and X. Nothing else for it. You guys seen the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid? This is my version of it. Oh god. It's cramping up. Oh Jesus. Oh, okay, it's over. We won. We did it. It's over. It's done. That was it. That was the final QTE. Yeah, it's just a cutscene.
What a fucking great fight. We blast Xemnas together, he disintegrates, then Sora and Riku have to fight a bunch of Dusks, which is just a cutscene, thank God. And after doing so, I think, Riku collapses and Sora tries his damnedest to get Riku out of there.
Even if we could go on, look where we are.
Aw, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
Sora? You lead.
Got it.
You know? I always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Really?
Are you mad?
No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything, too.
The two of them then arrive on the beach we saw at the beginning, and Sora mentions that maybe the darkness has gotten to him as well. It's okay, Sora. You're feeling those negative emotions that Doll and Goofy tell you to repress.
Riku!
Riku then says that with the realm of light being safe, the two of them can be the darkness in the world. Sora agrees with him. After all, their friends are safe, and so are the worlds. And as the two of them chat about how they were jealous of each other, a little bottle washes up on shore.
Sora? I think it's for you.
Thinking of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end, and hope that our hearts will blend.
Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky. One sky, one destiny.
Light.
The door to light. We'll go together.
Yeah.
did it! You guys don't have to be trapped in the realm of darkness! With a touching reunion and Riku's long-ass thumb that now that I've pointed out you can never unsee it, Kingdom Hearts 2 comes to a close. Wait, what's this? A teaser for the next game? Man, I hope it's Kingdom Hearts 3! But we're not done with Kingdom Hearts 2 yet. Oh no. We got that post-game to do. What, did you think I was going to make a video about Kingdom Hearts 2 in 2026 and not talk about the post-game? Of course I am, come on. Something I do have to admit that on my own I made a save file of everything leveled up to max, including the dry forms, summons, and prepping to get the ultimate weapon. Leveling up is pretty easy, just go up and down the world that never was with the Gullwing keychain equipped and it'll happen eventually. It's just time consuming. We learn a lot of abilities from this, most important being Finishing Plus, Berserk Charge, Negative Combo, and the survival duo of Second Chance and Once More. We'll need Berserk Charge and Negative Combo for challenges later, so do keep those abilities in mind. Leveling the dry forms is a little more intensive since you need to do exactly what they need you to do to level them up, and it takes forever with a few of them. Then there's the last dry form we failed to get in our playthrough, Final Form.
Fight!
This is easily Sora's most powerful form and has a chance of appearing instead of anti-form during the final parts of the game. Unless you're me and supremely unlucky, you don't get it at all. Anything you do in Final Form is an attack. Jumping, gliding, it'll do damage since Sora's using the Keyblades as wings. And the attacks he does? Oh boy, they do a lot of damage. Even looking at the one attack stats, you can tell this form will nuke enemies. The main problem is trying to use it against bosses as it will skyrocket their revenge value in seconds. This is why I end up using Limit Form far more than Final Form since it's easier to track revenge value that way. Well, that you need both Donald and Goofy alive to activate it, and that becomes a problem at this stage of the game. We'll get to that. The way Final Form levels up is through killing nobody, so get your ass back to the world that never was, because you're going to be running laps around there, kiddo. You want to, though, as leveling up Final Form gets us Glide, which I'm still really mad you can't get this outside of that, but yeah, at least it's strong once it's maxed out. Now our goal in this postgame is to obtain the 3 proofs. The proof of connections, the proof of non-existence, and the proof of peace. I'll be getting these through the upcoming fights and the new Mushroom 13 Heartless. And, of course, we also have to fight a little someone that Cloud's been having problems with. This isn't actually related to the proofs, but come on. We have to fight Sephiroth. And look how many goddamn health bars they gave this man, Jesus. Luckily, since I busted out the Decisive Pumpkin, he's no match for how much damage I can hit him with. As for actually fighting him properly, start the fight by hitting this reaction command or you will explode. Then you need to pay attention if Sephiroth is summoning orbs or going to attack with his sword. His voice lines are important to know what he's going to do next. Summons orbs, use Reflect. If he's close enough, he'll get hit by the Reflect orbs for a full combo. If he attacks, block and use Counter Guard at the end of his combo to punish him for another. Once his health drops low enough, he'll float into the sky, and you better beat his ass before he finishes or you're going to 1 HP and losing all your MP. And I'm gonna be honest, Sephiroth should have used more moves like the Sphiraga Wall or summoning meteors, but I wrecked him so quickly he couldn't even do anything.
It's over!
He is not this easy. I had just been practicing against him. Your mileage may vary. But Sephiroth says we can't beat him, so we better go get Cloud. We do that, then the two of them clash while Tifa watches, and they disappear, just like in the first game. Wonder how they're doing. Tifa then gives us the Fenrir keychain, an extremely powerful keychain with the negative combo ability, which is integral for something we need to do in a moment. Thanks, Tifa! This also upgraded our drive gauge again, so now we have loads of drive gauge to work with. Now I head over to Agrabah and fight this mushroom, which is number 5 in the Mushroom 13. The trick is to equip Fenrir and the other copy of Negative Combo to make it so we only have finishers. We then pop Limit Form and spam Zed Tensukun. Easy. I do this for a bit, gathering some crafting material so I can craft multiple copies of the accessory Full Bloom Plus, the recipe for which was gotten from beating Marluxia's absent silhouette. I do apologize for not including all of those fights, but Paspin was a bit of a psycho when it came to properly covering games. We'll see them soon enough though, don't worry. Now that we've done that, we skip the bonus dungeon because Paspy skipped it for this stage. Ah man, what the hell. So this extra dungeon, the Cavern of Remembrance, is the dungeon that we needed the drive forms to be fully leveled to complete, as it has several obstacles that can only be passed if we have these abilities. Aside from that, it also has some of the most challenging fights in the game, especially during this final room. I do wish I had known that this was a one-time thing, and then I probably would have actually shown it here rather than feeling like a total buffoon. Just like Ansem the Wise, aren't I? But besides that loss, this does lead us to the data battles. These are powered up versions of all the Organization 13 members ready to fight us, and they are easily the hardest bosses in the game. But they are so goddamn good. The main thing to keep in mind with all of these fights is to not attack blindly, as they all have super armor of some kind. Instead, you'll need to wait for when the bosses are vulnerable, then attack. That feels really silly to say this deep into the video, but I really have to emphasize how easy it is to die during these fights.
Vexen, you bitch! Vexen, you bitch!
We first start with Marluxia, who tells Sora the entire lore of Homestuck. This causes Sora's level to become a number above his head. If we're hit that many times by some of Marluxia's attacks, we instantly die. It's not really a consideration during this since we're at level 99, and he'll simply nuke us before that. If you're doing a level 1 run, you only have one hit, so have fun! Something Marluxia does that becomes a running theme with all of these bosses is starting with an attack, so be ready to block at the start of almost all of these fights. In this case, you need to use Reflect or Glide away from the vines he puts around you before you explode. Donald and Goofy can't really do anything in most of these fights except die, so we might as well rename them to The Ground, since that's where they're going to be most of the time. After trying to explode you, Marluxia will either attack or put damaging circles on the ground. Run to an area that's free, then be prepared to block, as Marluxia is coming for you. When he's blocked, you can then use a reaction command, but it's better to just combo him normally for more damage, as the reaction command has diminishing returns on restoring Sora's counter. Now when Marluxia's revenge value is full, he'll teleport away before attacking Sora. You'll need to block, or, if you do get caught, delay a use of aerial recovery to stop Marluxia from comboing you. At this point, the battle is basically reacting to these moves that Marluxia uses and punishing accordingly until he drops low enough to use his desperation move. In that case, he'll float behind Sora while pillars explode around him. During the final part, when Marluxia goes to swipe at you, use Reflect to avoid the damage, as blocking or dodging does not work. Trust me, I tried.
Thank you, Flash Step. I probably would have taken a lot of damage otherwise. There we go. I'm gonna say, because of Explosion, I was 100% getting hit. Again? Twice in a row? Okay, cool.
That's all he has before Marluxia's cut down like grass on my lawn. Next up is Lexaeus. Our big Unga Bunga boy brought his strength gauge just to show how powerful he is compared to us. Now, Reflect and dodging is extremely important, as all of Lexaeus' attacks create these earth pillars that are not blockable, and he'll get more as the fight goes on. What's important in this fight is to keep an eye out for Lexaeus' attack that uses his giant axe sword. If you block these, he'll be staggered and let you hit him with the Mega Impact reaction command. Anything else is either him punching the ground or him going to command grab Sora. He will command grab you if he can.
Oh god. I hope everybody's ready to see that animation. I hope everybody's ready to see the animation.
Funny enough, the best position against Lexaeus is to be right in his face. It might not seem like it, but being there lets you punish him far more often, and it's easier to avoid some of his attacks. I'm really not kidding about Reflect saving your life here. You'll need to use it or get really good at using Dodge Roll or Quick Run to avoid damage.
I'm in the middle of strike rate, I can't do anything. No! No! Reflect didn't kill him? Oh, god damn it. This is a super cool fight, by the way. It's so much better than in fucking Chain of Memories, but that's really not hard to do because it's Chain of Memories. Finally, Donald actually healed me.
And I gotta say, this really shows how absurdly fucking strong Lexaeus is. He might be a rock, but he's a strong one. Thankfully, we're stronger, and Lexaeus crumbles before us. Next up, we got Vexen. He's here with the cool mechanic of scanning Sora's data, making him more powerful as the fight drags on. Though unlike Lexaeus, you can't avoid it for a while if you keep moving. Though Vexen does counter that with his ice magic covering a huge area, so that meter is going to fill up eventually. And once it does fill up enough, Vexen will summon an anti-Sora you'll have to deal with as well. The anti-Sora is vulnerable to magic and doesn't need a finisher to kill, so if you can pick away at him before Vexen overwhelms you, go for it. The most important thing to know is that Vexen's shield needs to be broken first before you can damage him, but once it is broken, he's completely vulnerable and can't do much of anything until you fill his revenge value, which is just him restoring his shield and he attacks, or summons the anti-Sora if he's filled enough data.
Okay. Oh, we're already at 1 data. You motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. You cut that out, man.
Honestly, he's not that tricky if you can subvert the attacks he puts out and the anti-Soras, and soon enough, Vexen melts under the heat. Speaking of heat, here's Axel. And oh boy, the floor is fucking hot! Now this is a much harder version of Axel's fight we fought close to the start of the game as Roxas. However, he does a lot more damage, is way faster, and that lava floor is no joke, holy shit. So you're the one that set Canada on fire this year. It won't kill you, but it will reduce you to 1 HP. I hope you understand why Limit Form is the best one in the game by now, because it's been saving my ass multiple times throughout these fights.
Oh, good lord. He left me no time. Like, I thought I would at least be able to get my bearings for when he teleported away, but no, he just popped that immediately. Jesus.
The trick for this is to get Axel into a combo once you evade or block one of his attacks. Then, when he breaks away, immediately head to the center to counter his next attack with a reaction command. This not only leads to a full combo, but removes the lava floor. At least for a few seconds. Really, that's what Axel's fight is. He's fast, hits hard, and drains your HP. And that's all he needs to kill you. But he can't stop us from extinguishing his flames.
It's over!
Next up is Zexion, though his fight is pretty much exactly the same as it was before, with his absent silhouette, but now he has way more health and a different attack pattern. Ooh.
So if we could do as much damage as possible before he starts doing his bullshit, great. He will start up his bullshit pretty soon, though. Yep, there we go. Come on, man. I was gonna say, I know that's you. Come here, you big fucking nerd. Okay. There we go. Jesus. Oh, for God's sake. Zexion, you slime. Enough. Get out here so I can fight you like a man, you bitch.
I might as well just close the book on this one. Now here comes Larxene, who's ready to beat my ass. And unlike her fight in Chain of Memories where we just stun-locked her, we actually have to play the game properly. Round start, use Reflect or you'll die. Also be prepared to keep using it because anytime she uses magic, it's unblockable. Which is actually kind of a running theme in the games, but you know, I gotta point it out. You can combo her once after this, but her breakaway will damage you and it's really fast, so you'll need to properly learn what she does to not get electrocuted. Eventually she'll summon clones. If you can position yourself correctly, you can stun one of them with a finisher, then avoid the other one until they stop moving. This lets you use the merge reaction command to stop her clones for a while and giving you a chance to breathe. At around half HP, she'll charge you and do a lightning blast around her before moving to strike where you are. You'll need to move on the ground to avoid this or you'll be taking full damage. Thank God for Second Chance and Dry Force restoring your HP or I would have died here. The most dangerous attacks are her clones since she'll disappear and reappear within a second. Then when she's around 30% HP, she'll use her Desperation move where she'll blast lightning around the arena. Gliding over is the best way to avoid it.
Oh. Alright, lucky me. Hit the ground. I knew that was coming, but I just couldn't fucking do anything in time.
Get the timing down, guard the attacks, breathe. You can do this. We've conquered lightning before, we can do it again.
It's over!
Oh my god, first try, let's fucking go. Eat shit, Larxene. Yes! I was on that fight for hours when I was practicing. It looks like it paid off.
Now it's time to refight Best Boy Roxas. Again, very similar to our first fight, but now he's got way more HP, does his breakaway far sooner than before, and usually does it after one finisher. The orbs Roxas loves to use in his big-ass moves also go way faster, so you better use Glide unless you want to become the next Xbox 720. This fight also lets me show off the dual reaction command that I did not get the first time. Sick stuff. And it even gives us Roxas' Keyblades for a while. It's cool, but I find it way hard to track what's happening when I have these, so I'm happy when Roxas takes back what was his before I take back his kneecaps.
Alright, see you later, buddy. Thank you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, as cool as it is to just steal his keyblades and have, like, bigger attacks, yeah, that shit is just really dangerous, because the attacks he gets without them are so fucking hard to dodge, and you can't block them. Like, it's just a pain in the ass, and I don't worry about it, really. I just, if it shows up, yeah, because it's either do it or take a shit ton of damage.
Next up is Syax, and he's just as angry as before, if not even more so. He doesn't start the fight berserking this time, instead letting us hit him first. However, once he does start berserking, Syax changes the game mode from attrition to Titanfall 2. You have to survive Syax's assault with Glide being a good option. However, if you do want Syax to get out of his berserking state, you need to use one of his claymores, which disappear in about 1 second now, so you either dodge roll to grab them or use reflect to grab them, or else berserking never ends.
Thanks for holding still, brother. I didn't know you could knock that out of his hands in this. You learn something new about these fights every day. Doll and Goofy are fucking dead again. Oh, he's already tossing these out, and it's already gone. Jesus. He didn't like that. Oh, god damn. Got you, bitch.
Aside from that, he's quite similar to his original fight, and we fully eclipsed Syax's rage.
Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. We got him. Alright, first try. Alright, let's go. Get fucked, Syax. Well, I had such an easier time against this rather than in the game on our save. What the fuck? Okay.
It was around now that I decided to take a break from the data battles and went after the Mushroom 13 Heartless, and you know what? Make a new chapter. I gotta talk about these fuckers in detail anyway. The Mushroom Saga, as I'm affectionately calling it at this point, is probably one of far more agony than any of the data battles could provide, which is one hell of an accomplishment considering. Mushroom 13 is similar to the rare Heartless from Kingdom Hearts 1, with the difference of actually being in the room every single time instead of being RNG bullshit. I'm still mad at that, by the way. Each of them requires a specific way to defeat them, with the difficulty ranging from easy to grind your bones to make my bread. Trust me, these little bastards might look cute, but some of them want your guts. Let's go down the list. Mushroom 1 is simple in concept. We have to use the reaction command to go behind it and land as many hits as we can, with our goal being about 70 hits or more. The best way to do this is to pop final form, hit them twice, then wait for the reaction command to appear again. The problem is that the window to hit the correct one is extremely small, so it will take some time and patience, but it's not too bad, all things considered.
Alright, we did it.
Next is Mushroom 2. We need to deflect his shots back at him and get a score of at least 80. Pretty much anything works, guard, reflect spam, as long as you can react to it, it's not that bad. Easy Mushroom, this guy. Mushroom 3 is similarly easy, requiring us to follow him around and collect the pickups it drops. We need a score of at least 450, and the best way to do this is to use Quick Run and Glide to follow Mushroom 3 around. Draw rings help a lot too if you have them.
I'm gonna say if Glide could work, that would be great. 427. Not good enough, though. Oh, that was close. Okay, we got it, though.
And here comes the next challenger, Mushroom 4. We need to destroy 85 clones without being hit, and the best way to do this is either use Final Form or Wisdom Form's basic attacks first by spamming Thundaga for the clones we get more numerous. Photon Debugger is perfect for this, so be sure to equip it. Overall, simple but rather time-consuming mushroom once you learn to trick for it.
Alright, 100. We did it. Easily we did it. Like that, there's no contest. That's the exact number I needed. Alright.
Mushroom 5 we're already acquainted with, but again, the best way to deal with it is to use Limit Force and Totsuken in conjunction with Fenrir and Sora's innate negative combo abilities. Easy Mushroom, but they're just a chill little guy, can't be mad at them. Mushroom 6 is ready for the show, and this one's tricky. We need to destroy all the clones within 45 seconds, and we'll need to use specific magic for each group to take them out the fastest. It's tricky, but this comes down to memorization and MP management. Pop Final Form and use the magic that's best suited for each group. Firaga for the groups, Blizzaga for the lines, and Thundaga for the towers. Put ethers on your shortcuts and make sure to use them before you run out of HP. After a few attempts, you should be able to get this guy down easy. Mushroom 7 is here, and you just do this. Probably could have removed Explosion for that, but a win's a win. And now we get to the hellscape that is Mushroom 8. Oh, this fucker, my god. All we have to do is to juggle him in the air and land 85 hits. That's it. However, doing that feels like Nomura himself is coming into my game and yoinking him away from me every chance he gets, because every 15 to 30 hits, he'll be sent to the next galaxy. Doesn't help that this room is shaped like a dick and balls, and it just goes to show how much pain mine we're in while doing this. This little fucker is the reason I spent over an hour doing Mushroom 13, because even with the different methods, using Wisdom Form, using Berserk Charge, using Horizontal Slash as much as possible, all of it was nothing before the almighty god of PS2 physics. Thank God. It was 80, right? 85. Okay. I thought it was 80. Nope. We get to... Guys, guess what? We get to go again. And I do not want to fucking stab a fork into my eye like in Hot Fuzz at all. No, that's not what I want to do with my life right now. Not at all. Easily the most painful moment in all of these attempts. But after over 30 minutes, we get the bastard. And then I stopped because I thought 80 was the one we needed to stop at. But no, it was 85. Because fuck you and all of your hopes and dreams. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's all over. It's all over. We did it. It's fucking over. 99 times. Go eat a bag of dicks, you fucking worthless fungi. Fuck you, Mushroom 8. Now it's time for a breather with Mushroom 9. We just have to hit it 75 times before it stops spinning. And by utilizing what we've learned with Berserk Charge and Fenrir, it's pretty easy. That was so much easier than the other one. What the fuck? Gambling time with Mushroom 10. We have to beat it within 55 seconds. It'll shuffle itself among the fakes and we have to watch closely to determine which one is the real one. If you want, you can pause buffer the game to keep track of the mushrooms better, but that doesn't matter too much. It only took me 2 attempts. And we're almost done. Mushroom 11 is here and we have to hit it 99 times within 19 seconds to get the gold. I equipped the Rumbling Rose and used the Wisdom Form shot to get it done. Just keep a fair distance away and it'll be done easy. See, there we go. They got close. Finally, we have Mushroom 12. This one needs us to destroy 40 clones within a time limit. I use Wisdom Form once again since it allows us to stay in the middle of the room and easily take out the clones. Alright, we did it! It's over! It's over! We can go home! We can play the fucking game again! With our victory, we take our ass to Mushroom 13, the actual one. Oh my god! And they award us the Proof of Peace and the Winner's Proof keychain. If you're going all on magic, this is the keychain to use. Though its no experience effect doesn't provide any benefits, so it's simply extra raw damage you're getting. And now that we have one of the proofs, Sora gets a little crown. It goes well with his crown-shaped hair. Okay, back to throwing myself at the data battles. Who's next? My man! Luxor's fight is very similar to his original fight, though he doesn't turn us into a dice right off the rip. Not only that, but his games are far more difficult, looking like they just did 13 lines of cocaine. They are good to win though, as they deplete a lot of Luxor's time gauge. With that being said, I kinda ended up bullying him when he was using his breakaway. I don't know why, but his breakaway can leave him close enough to you that you can use Reflect on the cards he throws that will hurt him, leading you to combo him again and again. It's even funnier the third time. I don't know how consistent this is, but god damn if it wasn't funny as fuck. I never truly realized how much I can just bully the fuck out of him. Okay, let's go gambling. Whew. Eat shit. Oh. Got him. I actually didn't think that would kill him. I thought I had to do some more, but alright. Gotta know when to fold him, Luxord. Now let's hear an encore from Demix. This data battle is what people remember the original fight being like. You need to destroy his clones within a short time limit. First it starts reasonable enough, then during the last wave it goes up to 75 clones within 30 seconds. Easy, right? You could try to hit the clones, but now they'll fight back when you do. This is the fight where you use Final Form and spam the fuck out of Firaga since it'll instantly kill those clones. Past the Nightmare clones, Demix is just like his original fight, but now with way more HP. This means it's just as easy to send Demix on his final tour. Minus one little hiccup.
Where is it? No! God! Banned. Banned from competitive play for life. Enough. Oh my god, I gotta go through his bullshit again. Alright, fine. It's gotta change it up halfway through. See you later, fucko. Oh my god. God damn this fight. Okay. At least we got through it relatively quickly, right? I'm still heartbroken after missing literally one fucking clone, and I knew it was gonna go down like that. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
Zaldan's up next. The only major difference besides the increase in health is Zaldan's getting Aurora, so now we can't even get close to him unless we break the barrier with Jump. With that being said, he's still vulnerable to Donald's limits as Demix was, so you know what to do. Avoid the attacks, learn Jump, and blow Zaldan away. It did take me a couple of tries though, I will admit that.
This fight is such a pain in the ass on critical mode. It's just the data fight of Zaldan is just a huge pain in the ass in general. Just because it's like, oh, you made the mistake of getting close to the teleporting enemy? Well, I guess you're taking damage, fucko. As long as we have one copy of Jump, that's all that really matters. Having more just gives us more damage, that's about it. Again? What? Why is he doing this so much? This is absurd. This might kill him. Yeah, it did. Wow, why did he do that 3 times in a row? What the fuck? Okay, we take those. I don't know what to tell you guys. That just sort of happened, and now Zaldan's dead, so yay. He never fucking does that. Why?
Now it's time for one of the most difficult data battles in my opinion, Sigbar. First he starts by changing the room, and that's going to be the thing he does a lot now. On top of that, he no longer needs to reload, so you're going to have to approach him with well-timed aerial dodges, deflecting the shots with guard or reflect, or using Final Form's glide to repel the shots at you. I'm telling you right now, if I did not have second chance and once more for this fight, I would have been obliterated. All it takes is one mistake and that's it, you're done. But thanks to the power of Final Form, it's not long before we see the final shot of Der Freischüsse.
And I avoid getting slam jammed this time. Looks like not. Oh jeez, I went the wrong way, now I'm fucking getting slammed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Second Chance and Once More are really important perks, but you already knew that from me fighting fucking Zemnis on the last episode of this. I won't lie, Final Form's been pretty good to approach Sigbar with. See you later, fucko. Yeah, that's actually, Final Form is pretty useful for that. Alright. I never would have expected it.
Finally, we arrive to the big man himself. He's so big he has 2 phases. Thankfully, we only have to do Zemnis' one-on-one fight and the one with Riku later in the Void, or wherever the fuck they were at the end. Pretty sure if I had to do all this shit, I would have died internally, externally, and spiritually. Zemnis is way more aggressive in this fight than the original duel. Like, we just started and I'm already jailed into the corner. It's crazy. He also loves to use this cool new attack, which might as well be its own version of Berserk Charge because it never fucking ends. Aside from that, it's exactly like his fight before, and it's not long before his health is reduced to nothing.
Sora Blast. That's still Magnet. Okay, well, we still got him. I should probably fix that.
What is nice is that before the second phase, we're allowed back into the menu. Perfect for wrist stocking items or changing abilities. Now it's time for Xemnas' second phase. And yes, if you do die here, you die in real life, but worse than that, you have to fight Xemnas' first phase again. This is just like before, but Xemnas has a different pattern and way more HP. And that's all he really needs because he's already extremely difficult, but we're just about to show Xemnas that nothing is better than us.
It's just like last time, isn't it? Why is he spam this so much, dude? Ah! This is still fucking so goddamn stressful. Oh no. I'm still in limit form. Give me session. I might be fucked because I can't tell what he's doing at the moment. Okay. Don't worry, Sora still has a lot of health. This takes a long time to kill him, even in the data battle version. Fuck off of him. Oh, here we go with this bullshit again. No, you don't. Gotta just keep playing carefully, but we might be able to do this. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go again. The Metal Gear Solid torture scene. I should have turned off my noise gate so you can see how hard I'm matching the buttons. Get to slamming! I sure am. Let's be real though, this scene's fucking hype as shit and you can't tell me otherwise. Alright. Well, I do have to hit him one more time, but we did it. I'm gonna hold my celebration until I actually fully kill him. Sora Blast! And it's over. We did it. We beat all the data organization fights. And we did Mushroom 13 and the data battles in one stream. Fucking go us. With that, we finally obtained the proof of non-existence, turning Sora's crown silver. Very stylish. The data battles as a whole are fantastic. They push you to your near limit of what the game wants from you and are all unique in their own way. Despite how agonizingly difficult some of them are, I love all these fights. But we're not done fighting yet. Oh no. There's still one more proof left to obtain. Do you feel that? The hatred in the air of another wronged by Xehanort? Because if not, you're gonna be feeling it soon. At this point, we might as well rename Sora to A, considering how much dying he's going to be doing. This is Lingering Will, and until the Super Boss in 3's DLC was added, they were considered the hardest boss in the entire series. Hell, some people regard them as one of the most difficult bosses in action games, full stop. I don't blame anyone for that because look at what we're dealing with. This boss is so complicated that if you go to the wiki, the entire page is a wall of text on how to deal with every single move he's got. You'll need that information too because there's very little indication of what he's going to be doing next and later in the fight. Even at the start of the fight, they can use one of 4 different moves, each requiring you to recognize it within about a second and react differently depending on what they're doing. This will then determine what moveset they'll use until they drop to around 7 health bars left. That's when their desperation move is used for the first time, and it's best to glide away from it as fast as possible because holy shit, it lasts about as long as the Mayan calendar. Let's break down the attacks as you'll be dealing with all of them. Easiest to deal with is the big cannon they make with their Keyblade. Get close and block the shot at the last second. Let's let you get an easy combo on them. We'll be talking about Lingering Will's special combo properties in a second. We gotta eat our veggies first so we don't die of scurvy. Next attack is where they use their Keyblade as a big drill. This attack is blockable, but make sure to wait a moment before attacking afterwards, as the drill lasts for a bit longer than it appears. Reflect is also a good way to punish this attack, as
far safer, but watch that MP gauge. Then we have this attack where they swoop in us from the air. They do this about 3 times, and all of those are easily blocked, and after you do, quickly close the distance to punish Lingering Will. Big fat asterisks on this, however, as sometimes they'll start up another round of swoops or go into an entirely new move. If you happen to get hit, you'll be launched. Unless you hit the ground quickly, heal after landing because you won't have time for punish afterwards. Next is this, where they turn their Keyblade into a motorcycle thing and charge at us. Much like their swoops, their vrooms can be guarded and subsequently punished. But also like their swoops, if you get caught, you better focus on healing because it's real hard to punish after that. There's also this attack where it swings its Keyblade around like a whip. This is also used as its breakaway, but they like to use it around 70 and 40% HP before following up with these little bits that shoot at you. It should be noted for both the breakaway and the health gate versions that they're not floating towards the ground, but rather it's a Sora, so keep far away from this when this happens. The little bits there summon to shoot at you, you can either destroy them with aerial dodge or by deflecting their shots back at them, but I prefer to go over here to one of the walls and have them fly into it. Does it just as well, and you can watch out for the living train trying to kill you. Then we have this bastard of an attack that seals either your attack or magic command. Then Lingering Will gets a little shield HP bar they need to delete to break the seal and get your command back. If your attack command is sealed, pop it in the limit form and use one of your limits, as those aren't sealed. Arsarcom is usually the best for this. Magic is sealed, do what you always do and hit them as hard as you can. But we're not done sealing things away, oh no. If Lingering Will turns their Keyblade into a bow and the shot connects, your entire command menu will turn into this. You'll take constant damage until hitting the release command. Hitting fall damages you, so try not to do that. Oh, and this will kill you if you don't remove it fast enough. Remember when this happened against Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts 1? Yeah, me too. Finally, there's the desperation move. The fittingly named Super Wild Dance. Part of this attack can be blocked, but fuck that. I just glide away from it because it's more consistent than me trying to gamble on what's going to kill me. This all comes together to easily be the hardest boss in the game. No competition. Lingering Will has so many moves and is so fast, it's like trying to fight the Flash or out on that drug Mayuri gave Saizapuro that made perceived time at 1,000 years per second. It's really fucking hard is what I'm trying to say. And I originally did this fight before I even started streaming, like not just Kingdom Hearts, but streaming entirely. It took me a whole day trying to defeat Lingering Will. But that's just it, isn't it? This isn't an immovable object. It's a boss. At the end of the day, it's designed to be beaten. And we're going to do just that. See, there's a little trick to this boss. When you begin comboing them, they start to take more damage the longer the combo goes on, which is completely separate from combo boost. This means that having a longer combo is actually a good strategy here, especially since Lingering Will has an extremely high revenge value. This means that while Ultimate Weapon is cool, which I also got off stream, thanks past me, Decisive Pumpkin shows that it's the real Ultimate Weapon because it chunks Lingering Will, especially if you're in limit form. So let's pull up our pants, drink our water, and kick this guy's ass. And we got our shit sealed immediately, so then we gotta do this. Okay. Yeah, guess what, guys? If we were on level 1, that would have instant killed us. Oh. Sorry, Jimbo. You don't have time to get here, so fuck you. I don't know how that didn't hit me. Probably should have. Oh my god, bro. Please fuck off already. Yeah, no, just instant once again. And again. And again. Every time this happens, I get fucking really sad because I know I'm not going to do as much damage as I would like to. That did get me far enough away from him to not die, so that's good.
shit. This might be the only way I'm making it out of this alive. Oh my god, thank you, Donald. Let's just shoot me through the wall. Not quite what I had in mind, but I'm just gonna abuse the invincibility regardless. I don't think this will do any damage even if we do catch him. I'm in so much fucking pain right now. This actually might cost me the whole run. I got him! Yes! We did it! With 3 seconds to an hour left. Oh my god, it's over. Oh. Yes, I'm the ultimate gamer. Just like that, I've proved my will is superior. Lingering Will acknowledges our power, goes back to his nap. We're given the proof of connection, and Sora's crown becomes gold. We then calm down by reading Ansem the Wise's secret reports, and it does shine some more light on his experiments. Like how even then Xehanort was already stealing Ansem's names by penning the other Ansem reports himself. What a little shit. Then there's also reveal some names of Ansem the Wise's other apprentices. Evan, Hienzo, Bragg, Dylan, and Alias. We also learn of Ansem's banishment to the realm of darkness and how he took the name Diz, meaning darkness and zero. After all, he viewed himself as darkness cast into nothingness. I also want to make special mention of the entries of Ansem describing the horrible time he had in the realm of darkness, because that's going to become supremely relevant for another character later down the line. But I think the most important of these reports is the 13th and final one, where Ansem, finally understanding what he's done, finally seeing that not everything in this world can be simplified as data, and that he was blinded by revenge, simply wishes for Riku to be with his friends again, and to visit Radiant Garden one last time. Then he just writes this: "Forgive me." Kingdom Hearts 2 is fantastic. Its combat system feels amazing to use, and critical mode is a blast to play through since it requires you to actually use the mechanics the game gives you. And the story, well, it might be getting pretty fucking complicated, and there's a lot of fucked up cutscenes, honestly, but the theme of identity being explored here I think is extremely well done. Roxas, Sora, Riku, Organization 13, all of them are fantastic characters. Seeing Sora change and grow during this game is great, and seeing how Organization was manipulating him and Roxas did hurt. The plot might be a little overly complicated, I'll admit, but what is there is quite good. And just like I said 104 pages ago, Jesus, the script is long, I will replay Kingdom Hearts 2 until the day I die. What a fantastic game this is. I also can't believe Pasby did all the Hades Cup and got the Ultima without even showing everyone. What the fuck?
Soon. Very, very soon.
Oh fuck. The Watchers are coming.